Good morning, students. Welcome to English class. In today's English class, we are going to start our next chapter of literature, that is The Two Magicians. It is written by Satyajit Ray. Before starting the topic, the chapter, let's read this activity. Two truths and a lie. How well do you know your classmates? Work in pairs. Tell your partners three things, two true and one false, about yourself. Avoid anything offensive or too personal. Your partner should identify the false statement. Now, switch roles and play the game. Did both of you get the correct answers? Try this game with your classmates. Sometimes we feel we know each other well, but we may be surprised. Now, the present story, The Two Magicians, is written by Satyajit Ray. He was an acclaimed filmmaker and master storyteller. He is considered to be one of the greatest filmmakers of the 20th century. Ray's film Pathar Panchali, which came in 1955, won 11 international awards. He created two of the most famous characters in Bengali fiction, Faluda the Sloth and Professor Shanku the Scientist. Ray was also a publisher, illustrator, music composer, and film critic. This present story is about a magician who was country's most known magician. It shares his journey from humble beginnings to his rise to fame. The story begins and gives introduction to his teacher and how the teacher taught that magician a lot of true magic. It builds up to the end, and its ending is also very beautiful and engaging too. The story is very beautiful, simple, and engaging. And this is one such story that is unforgettable. Let's read the story. Surapati Mondal, a famous Bengali magician, is traveling to Lucknow for a big show. Sitting inside the train carriage, Surapati falls into a reverie, remembering the magicians who had inspired him. His first teacher had been Tripura Charan Malik, a very simple man who had a special trick of making a coin go rolling towards a ring and bringing both of them back to the magician. Read on to find out what happens on this train journey. Now, this story is about a man, Surapati Mondal. He is very famous Bengali magician. And now the man is traveling to Lucknow for a very big show and he's sitting inside the train carriage. Carriage means a railway passenger coach. He's sitting there. He's in the train to Lucknow from Bengal. Surapati falls into a reverie. Reverie means state of being lost in thoughts. He was just daydreaming. He was lost in his own thoughts, remembering the magicians who had inspired him. And now he was already a well known Bengali magician, and now he was remembering all those magicians who had inspired him. His first teacher had been Tripura Charan Malik, a very simple man who had a special trick of making a coin go rolling towards a ring and bringing both of them back to the magician. Now he is also remembering the trick done by his first teacher, Tripura Charan Malik, who was a very simple man and he had a special trick of making a coin go rolling towards a ring and bringing both of them back to the magician. It was his special trick. Read on to find out what happens on this train journey. Let's find out while on the journey what happens with him. Surapati came out of his reverie with a start. Now he was daydreaming and he came out of those thoughts in the train. The train had just begun to pull out of the station when a man opened the door of his carriage from outside and clambered in. Now, the train was just begin to pull out of the station. It was just begin to run from the station when a man opened the door of his carriage, of his coach, passenger coach, from outside and clambered in. Clambered in means climbed in with difficulty. A man came into his coach. He was finding it difficult to climb in. Surupati was about to protest that the seats were reserved. Surupati, he was about to protest that these seats are already reserved. Why are you coming in here? But one look at the man's face made him stop short in amazement. But when Surupati looked at the man, he was quite amazed. He was quite surprised by looking at the man's face. Good God, it was Tripura Babu? Now he thought, good God, it was Tripura Babu. Tripura Charan Malik, his first teacher, it was that man. Surapati remained speechless. He didn't say anything. He couldn't say anything. Tripura Babu placed the bundle he was carrying on the bench opposite and sat down. Now Tripura Babu, he was carrying a bundle with him and he kept that bundle on the bench opposite and sat down. Then he looked at Surpati and smiled, surprised. Now he looked at Surpati and smiled. He just gave a smile to him and said, are you surprised? Surpati swallowed hard. Swallowed hard means he swallowed his saliva. He was finding it difficult to speak. Yes. I'm surprised. In fact, I wasn't sure that you were still alive. Now, Surapati said that, yes, I'm surprised. In fact, I wasn't sure that you are alive. You're still alive. Now, really? Tripura Charan Malik, his teacher, said, really? You thought this? Yes, I want to your boarding yes, I went to your boarding house soon I finished college. Now Surapati is telling his teacher that yes, I went to your boarding house after finishing my college. I found your room locked. Then I saw that your room is locked. The manager told me you had been run over by a car, and the manager there, he told me that you had been run over by a car. Surpati had felt disappointment not to have met Tripura Babu, and at that time, Surpati he felt really disappointed that he was not able to meet his teacher, his first teacher. But the feeling did not last long. But he didn't feel sad for long. His mind was too full of dreams of his own future, to travel and have shows everywhere, to be a name everyone recognized, to hear applause and praise wherever he went. But his mind was full of dreams of his own future. He wanted to become a great magician, to travel, to have shows everywhere, to be a name everyone recognized, to hear applause, to hear their clappings, and praise wherever he went. He wanted all these things. So, that pain of not seeing his teacher, that feeling of not seeing his teacher, didn't last long. Tripura Babu was staring out of the window. Staring means he was looking out of the window, preoccupied. It felt that he was quite worried or distracted. Surpati looked at him closely. He closely looked at his teacher. He did seem to have fallen on hard times. It seemed that he was going through a very difficult time. His teacher, that Tripura Babu, he was going through very difficult times because of financial hardships. His hair had turned grey. His skin sagged and his eyes had sunk deep into their sockets. His hair had turned grey and sagged. Sagged means to lose firmness or energy. His skin seemed to have lost his firmness. And his eyes had sunk into their sockets. Sockets means the opening of the eye. It seemed that sunk. Sunk is the past form of sink. So it seemed that it has sunk to their opening. However, the look in his eyes was startlingly piercing. But the look in his eyes was quite sharp. Tripura Babu turned to Surpati and said in a mild tone. Mild means very gentle in behavior. I have come today only to make a request. Now Tripura Babu is telling him why he came here, why he came to Surupati that day. My financial condition is not sound. Sound means here it's not I'm feeling a financial crunch. I don't have enough money. My financial condition is not good. I know a lot of tricks, but I haven't yet learned the trick of making money. Now Tripura Babu is telling his student that I have known so many tricks of magic, but I haven't yet learned the trick of making money. I know the only reason for this is my lack of ambition. Now he's telling that why I couldn't make money, maybe because I'm not having that ambition in me. Now I do not have the strength to try to make my own living. Now he's saying that I'm old and I don't have much strength that I can make my own living. Tripura Babu is saying to Surapati. All I am sure of is that you will help me even if it means making a sacrifice. Now, he's saying that I'm sure that you will help me as I'm having this financial crunch. You will help me, or you will help me even if it means that you have to make any sacrifice. Surapati was puzzled. He was quite surprised that what this man is talking about. What kind of help did the man want? He was thinking with himself that what kind of help does this man want? Tripura Babu went on, you see, it is not just money that I want. Now Tripura Babu said that it's not just the money that I want. I want to perform on a stage before a large audience. Now he said that it's not just the money I want to do some performance in front of large audience. I want to show them my best trick and I want to show them what best I have, what best trick I have. I want to show them. This may be the first and last time, but I cannot put the thought out of my mind. Now, Tripura Babu said that it may be possible that this is my first and last time, but I don't want to put this thought out of my mind. I want to perform in front of a large audience. Surapati waited with bated breath. Bated means almost decreasing. He felt that as if his breath was decreasing. Tripura Babu finally came to the point. You're going to perform in Lucknow, aren't you? Suppose you fall ill at the last moment. Suppose someone else takes your place. Now, Tripura Babu again said this thing that you are going to perform in Lucknow, aren't you? Suppose you fall ill, maybe you fall ill at last moment and someone else takes your place. Surapati was completely taken aback. Aback means surprised. He was quite surprised that what he's talking about, what his teacher is talking about, he was not able to understand. What on earth was Tripura Babu saying? He was not getting anything what Tripura Babu was saying. He really must be desperate or he wouldn't have come up with such a bizarre proposal. Desperate means loss of hope. Now, Surapati thought that maybe his teacher, he is very desperate to make money or to perform in front of large audience that he wouldn't have, otherwise he wouldn't have come up with such bizarre. Bizarre means very strange or unusual proposal. Tripura Babu continued, all you need to do is tell people you cannot perform due to an unavoidable reason. Now, Tripura Babu, he was kept saying whatever he wanted to say. In the meantime, Surapati was not able to understand whatever he is saying. Then Tripura Babu said, all you need to do is tell people that you cannot perform due to some unavoidable reason, but that your place will be taken by your guru. Now, Tripura Babu said him that you have to tell people you will not be performing and at your place your guru will be performing. Would people be heartbroken? What do you think? People will not like it. I don't think so. I do believe they would enjoy my show. Tripura Babu said that I believe that people will like my show also. I propose you take half of the proceeds of the first evening. Now, Tripura Babu is saying that whatever the money that we will receive from the event, half of the money you can take it on the first evening. I would be quite happy with the rest, and rest, whatever money we will have, I will keep that. After that, you can go your own way. I will never disturb you again. But you must give me this opportunity, Surupati, just this once. Now, he said that ki after that I will go on my own way and I will never disturb you again. But please, you just give me this opportunity, Surupati, just this once. Now he is requesting his student to give him opportunity to perform in front of large audience and to have some money because he was going through some financial crisis. So in this part we are going to do only till here. Next part, the remaining chapter, we will do in next lecture. I will be sharing it in part 2. So, have a good day. Thank you.